Long distance relationships, are they a good thing or a bad thing? Now, I've had a lot of experience with long distance relationships. I think for every one actual real relationship that I've been in probably maybe 6 or 7 long distance relationships. The reason I put real in quotes is because a lot of people don't consider a long distance relationship to be an actual relationship. As defined by Google, a romantic relationship between two people who live far apart and so are unable to meet on a frequent basis. And a lot of people don't consider that to be a relationship. You know, if there's no physical interaction, then it's not really an actual technical relationship. But the definition for relationship is really kind of, I don't know, skewed. It's kind of touchy. I mean, there's so many things that a relationship can be. For example, according to Google again, a relationship, quite literally, is the way in which two or more concepts, objects, or people are connected, or the state of being connected. So a relationship doesn't even have to apply to a person. It could be anything. It's the interaction between two things, quite literally. Here's the biggest problem with long-distance relationships. They suck. But that's okay because most relationships suck. Marriage sucks. Marriage is like the worst thing on the planet. Why do people even get married? I don't understand that. You're gonna be stuck with this person for like the rest of your life. Do you know how long that is? That is the rest of all of your existence, your natural state of being. You are gonna be with this person forever. All right, Dalton, let's pull up some facts. Look at this graph. Sorry, that was a terrible Nickelback impression. That was just like the worst thing I've ever done. All right, here it is, right here. 144 years of marriage and divorce in the United States. In 1945, you can see that it peaked huge because that was the baby boomer time. That was when everybody got married and had a bunch of babies because the war was over and everyone was like, hey, we're happy, let's have sex. But there's something really interesting about the two lines here. There's the marriage line, which is going up, and then the divorce line, which is kind of not really going up with it. It's kind of just staying really stable in the beginning, you know, in the 1910s, 20s, 30s. And then when it jumps up in the 1980s, it starts getting really closer to that line. Meaning that more people, basically bottom line, more people get divorced now than they did ever before. And that's because the times are changing. You know, I don't think I would want to be stuck in a marriage. Maybe my ideas will change one day if I find the right person. I have no doubt about that. But I don't think I'd want to be stuck in a marriage, in a relationship for so long. Regardless, getting off the topic, here's the main topic. I don't feel that a long-distance relationship is any different from anything else. I think people that put down long-distance relationships are foolish because it's no different than a marriage. It's no different than a real relationship. The fact is that you love this person no matter where they are, and it's actually more difficult to be in a long-distance relationship because of that. And I feel like people who put it down aren't really helping the situation any. You know, if you fill somebody with enough doubt, eventually they'll believe that, you know, maybe this isn't the right option for them, or, you know, maybe they shouldn't do this. Maybe this is not going to work out because, you know, they rarely ever do. That's what everybody says. They rarely ever do. And I've been in a lot of long distance relationships, like I said earlier. And you know what? They oftentimes don't end up very well. But then again, none of my relationships have ever ended up very well. Every single relationship that I've been in, I've also been out of. So it doesn't matter whether they're far away or, you know, 2 doors down. At the end of the day, if you love somebody, you should always pursue that. You should pursue that love and pursue that person. So is long distance relationships, are they a bad idea? No, I don't think that they're a bad idea at all, as long as you understand that the physical connection won't be there immediately. It takes a lot of time and work and patience, but if you persevere and wait long enough, eventually you'll find your sweetheart, and hopefully you'll live happily ever after. I don't know. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys liked it. Be sure to subscribe, comment, leave a like, do whatever, and cool. I make more videos, so go check them out, and they're like right here, somewhere. Bye.